Hi, welcome back to our channel. So you've just purchased your accounting software, yay! And it just so happens that it's QuickBooks Online or you bought it a while ago and it's staring you in the face every day, reminding you that you need to start using it. Whichever scenario you fall under, let me just be the first to congratulate you for making one of the most important decisions for your business.
So the first thing would be to activate your software. Since you've purchased it already, hopefully you went through the activation process. Next, you would set up your company file. Even though your company has been in existence for a while, you would need to select the Create New Company. After your selection, it will prompt you to fill in info about your business. When this is finished, you will see the QBO dashboard. Next, you should review different features on the left navigation menu to get familiar with where everything is. Next, you have the task of getting your data into QuickBooks. So this could be done a couple of ways. You can sync your business bank accounts with QuickBooks, which allows QuickBooks to pull the transactions from your bank into the software. Or if you don't want to sync your bank accounts with the QuickBooks software, you would just have to do this manually. Now, the most efficient way to do this would be to log into your bank, select the date that you want the transactions to upload from the most current date, and then the bank gives you an option to pick the type of file. So I think the CSV is the best one that works with importing them over, and then they can end up in your banking screen within QuickBooks. The manual process looks like this. A quick tip though. When you have the file before you upload it in QuickBooks, check to make sure all the transactions are there. Check the names of the columns and the figures. Make sure the money in transactions are deposits and the money out transactions are expenses. The reason for this is when you are ready to load the file, this screen will appear and your file has to match the fields that are on the screen in order for it to download correctly. Once this is done, your info will appear in the banking screen. You would then need to categorize these transactions in order for this info to show up in your chart of accounts, which carries it over into your reports. Your chart of accounts would need to be set up and customized for your type of business. For example, depending on your business structure, the equity accounts would need to be set up to reflect that structure. So a sole proprietorship would have accounts in their equity section like owner's investment or capital, which is the money that the owner puts into the business or any contributions made for the business. You have owner's drawers, which are withdrawals of cash for personal use, and then retained earnings. Retained earnings are net profits of the business. Net profit or net income is the money that is left from revenue after all expenses have been paid. This balance accumulates every year. The reason for QuickBooks is to automate and streamline manual tasks that would be done by a ledger or spreadsheets, which surprisingly people still use today. QuickBooks works well if you follow the workflows while you use the forms within the software. In order for you to do this, you would spend the majority of your time on the left side navigation panel to navigate through those features. With any software, not just QuickBooks, you have to tell what has happened in your business from day to day. Now that you've got your software and can rest easy knowing where your money is being spent, it's only transparency and peace of mind from this point on. If this video has helped you, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and as always, you're keeping incredible service simple with Steph. Thanks for watching. Be blessed.